Looks like Alberta's really going to put the pressure on here. They're going to draw another one into the rings, and they do that, and they have the hammer, so looks a little bleak already for Nunavut. And, their second stone, Carmen Kutu, is throwing now, and looked like
she got a little wide, Pat, by the look of that.
Yeah, she just putting a turn on it, slid it a little to the left, and it's going to be a clean miss.
Yeah. Also curling on sheet A, Pat, I believe that's BC and Saskatchewan. No, that's Northern Ontario. I'm sorry. Northern Ontario and Saskatchewan, and Ontario and PEI, New Brunswick and Manitoba. I believe I could be seeing that wrong. The broom is in the road. I'll correct you on that. Nova Scotia gets the Yukon Territories in our feature game, and plus on sheet F is Quebec
and
Northwest Territories. Yes. So a couple of big games, few big games here that could turn the tide.
Alberta looks like they're putting another one in there, or at least a guard. Really moving hard.
Yeah, they swung big time on them, but they still have Nunavut in a little bit of a trouble there. So
I would say yes, they certainly do, and this will be the third stone for Nunavut. Allison Griffin, or no, it looks like Mason is throwing, and Griffin must be throwing the skip stones today.
Oh, I see. Okay, she's calling the game,
but throwing mate stones, so third stones. That looked like a better release. And
yes, it was, and it looks like she might be over there in that one on the 4 foot.
Going to pick the top one, and took that rock out. So. Still looks like a good end setting up for Alberta here.
Yes, she will probably try to now utilize that corner guard. That's exactly what she's doing, Pat. She's trying to leave the front open there and utilize that corner guard.
So this is going to be a draw. I'll see what kind of time she's got on this. Hog to hog time. Like, it's hard to see when it crosses the hog line here with the curlers right in front of the rock. So. Like decent weight. I got 13.7.
Well, it should be in around the back. She's got a little bit of backing there. It looks like she's going to.
That'd be about right. She freezes right on it, or just about on it.
That's not bad.
About 1.5 feet apart, those two rocks. You can look at the. There's a camera on the far rings right above her head here, and we can pick it up. So. Looks like about 1.5 feet apart, those two rocks. And that's Chantal Masson going to throw now. And she clips this right as possible to make a double here. To throw fairly decent weight for it.
Yes, as long as she doesn't get out too far there. It looks like she doesn't throw the big weight, and it's right down the center line on that one. So
looks like she has good solid delivery.
She certainly does, Pat. They have to hurry this.
And she's right out to the tee line. She's well past the guard, so she could make the double.
And she did. No,
not quite. But they're number one now. Being partially covered. And the Alberta skip is asking for Morgan Muse is calling for a takeout here by her mate, Lindsay Allen.
They better come on to it, because it could take out.
It's decent weight.
Oh yes, she's so normal.
It well,
Going to get a little bit of her roll back over to the open side.
Yeah, they got 3 rocks clustered over there now, and the Allison Griffin throwing now for the Nunavut team.
She will attempt a double here, I assume, Pat.
It would be in her best interest to get one.
Elimination, yes.
Here's a fairly steady delivery there too. This is going to curl.
This should curl up big time, Pat. It's down to the, oh, they
Almost made a double.
yes, they got a little bit of a break. Now
Alberta's still laying too, and if she wants ice over on the side, so she's going to. That's where she wants her rock to go into where she was tapping the broom up there. So
she's drawing in around that corner guard, is she, Pat?
she's going to try that. Yeah, leave the back ones open for the. I'll try and get a time on her rock here. She threw pretty good in the draw to the button earlier, so. Must be getting warm out there. I see one of the New Brunswick players taking their jacket off.
Their jackets are coming off. I see a few of the girls curling in the short sleeves, so it is a little chilly outside, Pat.
Yeah.
I just come in from out there.
I wouldn't want it 15 below taking your jacket off.
No, sir, no. And now Skip Muse is attempting to draw in around the corner guard here.
I couldn't get a time on that one.
It's hard to do that with their back to you, when they hit the hog line. So
the draw looks pretty good.
Starting to curl now. Bring it to the back. No.
Lovely shot.
She's a beautiful shot. She left her about a half a rock to look at. So right now, Nunavut.
I don't know whether Nunavut would go after that at all. They'd be better off trying to nose hit that top one on the left and
Just
make
taking
the
a double there. Yeah, you could be right.
Maybe only give up two.
Well, she's called for normal weight. Normal takeout.
See what Allison Griffin can do here. She gave that good arm extension on that one. So.
Yes, and it looks like it's starting to curl now, Pat.
Catch it a little. Oh, she had to catch it.
She's catching a little drift there, but that's not bad, Pat. Of course, it's hitting stick now for 3.
Yeah.
For Team Alberta. And looks to that ice she's taking, Pat. Say it's going to be normal takeout here.
Yeah, that'd be about right. She must be throwing a little bit more than Griffin did, because Griffin's curled quite a bit, and
yes,
she's only taking about 6 inches of ice here, so she must be able to throw a little weight.
Yes, but the ice that she is taking, well, we're going to find out here in a second. So that would be good to Alberta if they do make this here rock, because I believe yellow is county 1, so
3 on the first end would be
a huge. Yeah, she's got she's through normal takeout at it. Beautiful, not overthrowing it.
Looked like she might have been a little wide.
So trying to make it
curl. The ice she takes. She's gonna roll.
And
out.
she rolled it out, but it's still
2-0
lead for Team Alberta over Nunavut after 1.
I think according to ice she had, she probably got a little wide on that shot, but
yeah, because she didn't overthrow it, Pat.
No.
So yeah, just a few of the sponsors here, Pat. Archway Insurance is a sponsor of the 2018 Travelers Curling Club Championship, and also Town Ford Group, the auto group. They have the Town Ford, the Town Chrysler, and the Town Mazda. Compliments of Hal Summers.
I wonder if they fight with each other.
And we also
over sales.
City of Miramichi is a big sponsor, along with New Brunswick and Curling Canada also. And they also have Pizza Delight. Jet Ice is another big sponsor for us. There's all the sponsors here. Without these sponsors here, Pat, it would be hard to run this big tournament here like this.
Absolutely. We have a lot of people chipping in here at this. This is a big event for our town there.
Yes, it is, and it brings a lot of all the hotels, everything, Pat. You know, I mean, you're looking at 28 teams plus their families.
Yeah.
Some of them that are going to be here for a week.
Yeah, I was just downtown at dinner there, and I was talking to one of the local barbers, and she was telling me that it's nice to see all the activity in the city at this time of the year, and it means a lot to the businesses here too. To have this many people coming in, and who knows? Some of them will like it enough they might be back in the summer too. So.
Exactly. It is a big deal here. We are a city that combined with all our other villages we had here in the two towns. So we now became a city in 1995, and so we've been going for about 22, 23 years here, and everything seems to be working out. The new curling club come online also 10 years ago. So
yeah, we've had some dire times here with depending a lot on the woods industry, and a lot of those mills have closed, and some people are having some pretty rough times, so we can use every bit of help we can get, and if it's not in the woods work, we're going to almost have to turn to tourism or something. So we made a move when the airport closed, or the RCF base closed, that it's now a retirement village, and we've had a lot of people move in there and contribute to the community, so it's like changing.
Yes, and their council of the in the past, they didn't wait around and wait, but they went after stuff, and like you say, the mills have closed. We have one mill left here, it's still going. Also, we had a mine that also closed, but we overcame it, and now we seem to be doing great strides.
Well, we're pulling ahead. You got to change your outlook when you thought the natural resources were going to last forever, and apparently it doesn't. But maybe we'll be getting Johnny in to do his still standing. I watched one of those shows Tuesday night from Saskatchewan, and it was a good one.
Oh, did you? Yeah. Now Team Muse is calling for another guard, Pat, I believe, or is it coming around that one?
Yes, we talked earlier. Some of these teams from the north they don't get out and see enough stronger competition because they have so much travel problems where they live. So this is a great experience for them. They have a little trouble making their shots at times, but it's really nice to see them here.
Yes, it is.
They are competing, and sometimes they get on a roll like the Northwest Territories is doing in this tournament.
Yes, you can't take anybody. You've got to play everyone as if it's your final game that you really need to win. So, and they are probably one of the furthest from away, Pat, at Nunavut, furthest traveled, I would say.
Yeah, some of them, and you can see that some of them are a little shaky on their deliveries, but that's because they don't have the coaching and stuff to improve when they're young, and that'll come.
Oh, yes.
This will only help them. So.
And this is why this is just for club championships and to represent your province. It's a big deal anytime you represent your province.
It certainly is, and I'm not surprised, but I'm really impressed with some of the talent that we have here playing in this. These are very, very good curlers. So absolutely terrific draw weight on both the men's and the women's, and you can see that with their draw to the button for hammer and everything. And we've seen how many of them right on the button are biting the button there.
Yes.
So they've obviously done some curling and have some talent there, and I'm quite impressed with how good it is. And that tells you something about the teams above them that are going to the Briar and the Scotties and the seniors and the juniors, and it's really improved a lot since I started curling.
Ooh, that's a miss, a little too heavy. Could have got outside the broom a bit there, but just a tad heavy, and with that, when you throw that up weight there, the rock will stay straight.
Yes, it will. Sometimes when you're in the hack, you look down and you see all those rocks and say, if I can just hit them hard enough, I can make them all disappear.
Yes.
And you just overthrow it or just push too hard and get off the broom a bit, and then you're sunk. Instead of making them all disappear, you don't hit any of them, and that's a frustrating feeling sometimes too.
Yes, it is. And we have two more draws after today. 4 p.m. draw and a 7:30 p.m. draw, and then Friday's all about the tiebreakers, which if they're needed, we'll start at 8:30 a.m. and the quarterfinals for the women's are at 1:30, and the men's are at 1:30 also, and that's the quarterfinals, and then the one that leads the pool will get a bye right into the semifinal.
Yeah,
Pat.
That's the way I understand it. Yeah.
Yes.
I think we do a crossover there too, eh?
Yes, there would be a crossover, and on Saturday the finals are at 9 a.m. and the bronze medal game will be played also at 9 a.m. in the men and the women's. So
that's why it's nice to have 6 sheets of ice, because it's hard to run something like this, because you'd have extra draws. It'd be late night or earlier in the morning.
Well, I believe that's one of the qualifications, Pat. Is it that you must have 6 sheets of ice for this many teams?
Not certain about that, but sounds reasonable.
Yeah, because to host that many, it's a big job. And once again, there's our volunteers, way over 100 volunteers, and without them, this here wouldn't be possible.
That's true. I've seen some people volunteering around the club that I haven't seen for a long time.
They used to be volunteers at one time.
They used to be curlers at one time.
Yes.
But it's certainly nice to see them back, and we do have a lot of spectators coming in watching the games too.
Yes, if you're listening to this, streaming on the Miramichi, drop over to the curling club and give your support. And they have all kinds of eats here, and the seating downstairs. There's also seating upstairs.
Plus a lot of geniality here too. Everybody's friendly, so.
Well, we are on the Miramichi, Pat.
That's true.
It's a great looking shot she played.
Alberta's making this very difficult.
They're making it very, very difficult. And I believe, I'm not sure what Nunavut is going to try to draw to the 4-foot, Pat.
It's not a bad call. This on a draw curls quite a bit here, so they're going to have to be careful that it doesn't break too early and wreck on the top there, because we've watched this shot for 6 or 7 games now over here, Bucket.
Yes.
When they come in this turn and hit the broom, it really breaks hard after that hog line in.
Yes, I was just watching Morgan's shot there from Team Alberta, and that curled 3-4 feet, Pat. I don't know if she got out to the broom or not, Patty, but
it might have been a little tight.
Yeah. But she could be on the back one, Pat. If
it's going to break hard now. So.
Now she's going to start coming over. Yeah, she's didn't have quite the weight, Pat.
No, when you go out further, you have to throw a little bit more because it has more ice to travel on.
Exactly, and she just didn't get out to the broom and get at it. She's just a little short on it now.
Yeah.
Morgan, Team Muse will try to draw to the top of the 8-foot. Would be ideal location, even to take that turn away from her.
Yeah, and we've seen that shot is there on the other side too.
Yes.
To get a bite of the 4-foot anyway. So
she looks like she's taking a little less ice than Team Nunavut did. But like you say, is getting out to the broom.
If they get out to the broom and you have to throw a little bit more out there, I find, because, like I say, because the extra distance the rock has to travel on the arc.
Yes.
You're throwing right down the middle, it's a different shot. So.
Oh, yes. It certainly is, Jeff.
I'll try and get a time on
okay.
this shot by Morgan Muse.
looked like she got right out to the broom.
Yeah.
It'll start bending just before the hog line, Pat, and it'll break big time.
It's going to go now.
It's got to go now. They have to get onto that now, yes, in order for them to. That's still not enough. She's on the outside of it, but
yeah.
Almost like taking that hole away from them.
I had a good start time on her.
I forgot.
Well, I got watching the rock and forgot to time it at the second hog line.
See, that's you and I call that a senior's moment.
More than a senior. This is a senior. Are the seniors not seeing it?
Yes, sir. Now we'll see what.
Looking at something else.
Griffin.
Yeah, Allison Griffin throwing.
Yeah, see if she can get out to the broom. She took the same ice as she did the last one. She just didn't quite get out to the broom.
Right.
And like you say, you have to throw that little extra weight. And it looks like she came inside.
Inside again.
She's inside again, so she needs a little bit of weight here. She's threw a little bit more weight though, Pat.
She's just turning her hand a little bit.
Yeah.
This is where they have to be sweeping out there to get it by.
Oh, it looks like she might get by.
No, it's going to curl hard. She's just going to make it. Come on, you girls, you got to sweep.
Great shot, line one.
She gets number one out of it. Very good.
She thinks she can see that. Ooh, she's looking at the raise on the red, Pat. Double raise.
Certainly there.
And it's not going to hurt her to try that shot.
No, she could be laying 3 or 4 after this shot. So.
They're getting
more input.
More input from the front end. They want to see how much rock they had to play with. So she is going to play the double.
Looks like it. I would probably be trying that too. She's not taking much ice.
No, she will be throwing the takeout, the up weight, what we call. As long as it's not too heavy paddle, it should run fairly good with the up weight.
It will curl that close to the line, but.
I'm looking at that, Pat. She hits that right. The yellow should be gone, and that it could even throw that her hit rock, the rock she's going to hit into the rings, come off the yellow one.
Yeah, that's possible.
Yeah, with the reaction of it.
Well, with that much ice, she might be on the other side of that rock to get the right spin on it to take the yellow one.
She's close. She's awful close. She's close.
Lovely shot.
See what I meant by that, Pat? Yeah. She did the spin off with the reaction.
Yeah.
It's a great shot there by Morgan.
Laying 4.
Team Alberta.
She still got that same shot she played last time here to draw in there.
Take the same ice. Just looking over in sheet F there, team.
She could even go a little further because make sure she gets around and still pick up the.
Yes, because she's taking the same ice that she did in her first two, Pat. Her first one, rather.
I would even go a little further because.
Just to be on the safe side.
Yeah.
Because once she gets by that front guard there, she should have lots of room. And it looks like she might be all right, Pat. She's got out to a rock this time, and she might be on that back one.
They got to sweep it to get it by.
Yeah, if they get it by, she will end up being number 1.
Throwing hard.
It's breaking big time. It looks like she's
by. She got by.
She's got a good-looking shot. Great shot. Great pressure shot there by Nunavut. And Sean and Allison Griffin throwing the skip rocks. And I'm just watching sheet F there, Pat. Quebec is giving Northwest Territories a little scare right now. They stole 2 more on them.
Yeah. I read an interview online about Schrader, the skip from the territories, saying, I don't know how we're doing it, but we're at 4-0.
And it doesn't really matter how you do it as long as you get it done.
Yeah. So it's always nice to win a few games.
Yeah.
Especially ones you're not expecting to win.
Yes, exactly. I would assume. No, everyone comes with the main idea that they're going to pull it off, and
Well, I learned a long time ago. When you go, you're a champion from your province. That's not going to change. So when you get to these events, just relax and enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Play the best of your abilities, and the chips fall. That's the way they fall.
You're 100% right on that one, Patty. That was a great shot by the Nunavut skip. Throwing skip rocks, rather.
Yeah, Allison Griffin, yeah.
Yes. So on sheet A, Northern Ontario, Saskatchewan they have blanked the first two ends, and Saskatchewan still holding the hammer. On sheet C, which is Nova Scotia and Manitoba, Nova Scotia out in front of Manitoba 3-0.
Ooh.
And that's a big game.
Yes.
That's a big game.
Nova Scotia's 3-1, and they need to win that to.
I believe Manitoba is 3-0, are they, Pat?
Manitoba's 4-0.
4-0, so that's a big.
Nova Scotia is 3-1. So.
Yeah. And Ontario's over PEI on sheet B 2-1, and New Brunswick and Yukon territories, I believe, in sheet D.
Yeah, New Brunswick's 1-3, and Yukon's 1-4. So.
Okay.
Yeah, Quebec's up 3-0 on Northwest Territories.
Yes. Now New Brunswick and Yukon territories are tied 2-2 after two ends.
New Brunswick is represented by
Carl Moncton, I believe.
Yeah, from out of Moncton, yeah. And men's side is out of Oromocto.
Yeah, I think the men's were 2 and 3, I believe.
I don't know. I didn't.
After last night, according to I took a picture there today, I think it was 2 and 3.
Allison Taylor throwing now the lead stone for Nunavut.
Yeah, New Brunswick this morning, before the first draw, we're up 2 and 3. So that 3 could be a downfall.
Quick on the Alberta stone and rolls to the back. It's, still in the 8-foot and partially on the 12 there. There's the lead for Alberta, Sarah Gartner. She wants Morgan Muse asking for a takeout on that yellow rock.
Okay. Yes, it's a good thing third Griffin made that shot. That would have been a bad being down 6-0 instead of 2-1, Pat.
Yes, and looking at 4 rocks too.
Yes, exactly.
That's a little pressure there to throw a draw against 4.
There's a good shot.
Now Alberta's line 2 again. So. It's the second stone, Carmen Kutu. Nunavut. She has a little bit of an awkward slide, but she's effective.
Oh, I see. Okay, all right. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah, it's a little different.
Her hips go a little sideways there.
Yeah.
So she has trouble sometimes hitting the broom because of that, because her body's not square behind the rock. But that's...
Replace the guard.
Could be just coaching, you know.
Yes, sir. Yes, it could be like that, though. it kind of worked out for her.
Yeah. Oh yes. Yes, it did. That's a hard rock to remove there without taking your own out.
It's she's going after it though to make sure. So
those Alberta girls got nice deliveries.
well, Alberta is noted for curling also, Pat.
Yeah, for sure. She's going to pick that.
It's a good shot.
Yeah.
And the guard that she moved up is now, the other guard is in a better place, Pat, than,
Yeah.
than the original one was. So
Goes Kutu again here. Rolls over.
yeah, she get out there. She get out to the broom this time, Pat.
Yeah.
I don't think she has much weight at it, but
No, she doesn't.
the girls are sweeping big
almost
time.
going to clip her guard there.
Yes, she did too. She's just fighting right now. She's fighting her weight or not getting right out to the broom.
Yeah.
So
Well, it's hard. She's off balance, so it's hard to get a good leg drive without falling over if you're off balance like that.
yes, it is. And Team Alberta will draw to the open side there, right behind the corner guard.
They're going to try and lay through here and put the pressure right to Nunavut. I got 14-3 on that rock.
Well, that's fast. That ice is fast. Beautiful shot, Pat.
Oh yeah.
Just showing a little bit of the rock, a little about half of the rock showing.
They never touched that till you only touch it a little bit there to try and get some sweeping on it. So that was all. It's pretty good draw weight.
I don't know what Nunavut's playing. Nunavut's looking to get an roll here, Pat.
Yeah, they can get in behind cover over there.
Yes.
And this is Chantal Masson, who calls the game and shoots third stones in this game anyway.
Ooh.
She has a nice delivery too.
Yes, she's got a good-looking shot. Actually, they stay on that, and right now she's going to get the roll, but looks like it's going to be a nose hit.
Yeah, or even a roll the other way almost.
Yeah,
It's right on the nose.
Yeah, she had good line. Had at first great weight. Right now, just watching Sheet F once again, keeping an eye on that's a big game over there, and the Northwest Territories are fighting the ice right now. They're having a hard time getting their weight down.
Mm-hmm. Play by Sarah Evans here. She gets the hit and roll to the other side.
That's exactly what Nunavut was trying to do.
Yeah, and now Alberta has 3 here.
Yes.
And Chantal Masson is going to come down, and they're trying to make up their mind what they're going to do with this one.
Well, you know, she hasn't got much. She could possibly. She's talking about raising her own into there, but still that takes away that corner guard for her also.
See, New Brunswick here is trying to promote their rock up into.
Up into the button.
Yeah, it looks like.
Looks like she might have a good looking shot here, Patty. A little bump. Is it going to be heavy enough? Yes, it is. Great shot.
Yes, should get a nice one there. And here's Masson.
She is playing the raise.
She's a good leg driving girl.
Yes, she's playing the raise. Trying to get 2 of them out of the road, Pat. She's got one for sure. Oh, it's
got to come up.
Got a corner one. It's enough to take it out all the way, and she ends up being, she could be. No, she is number 3.
Number 3, yeah.
I would imagine Alberta will be going after that. Or is she going to draw? I would draw.
She's still got. She's counting 2, so she gets one up in front of that.
Yes.
Or even over behind that corner there, that yellow corner.
Yeah, she could have a big end here, so.
This is Lindsay Allen throwing, the mate for Alberta.
Hello.
She's got a dandy looking shot here.
She does too. They stay on top of it, yes.
She's heavy enough to get it there.
They've been sweeping it all the way.
Yeah, they must have timed it and said she was a little light, but this is coming in nice.
She's got to get a piece of the 8-foot Pat.
She's done it.
That's a great shot.
Right behind cover too. Really
great
nice.
Shot. Right on the edge of the 8-foot. Great shot.
Yeah, they're laying 3 now. So. So it's when this game's over, I got to get back to my other duties now.
And what is that, Pat?
Oh, we run a bingo over at the Lions Club, so I got to get over and do that.
Yes, and I'll be. I won't. This will be my last broadcast for the week. I have a meeting, my council meeting this evening, so I won't be able to do the 4 o'clock draw. And I'm gone to meetings on the weekend. So it's been great though working, doing this here, and I enjoyed doing it.
Yeah.
I had a great I love doing it.
Yeah, me too. This is a lot of fun, and I like to get out and contribute some, and
yes, Pat.
I have other ones.
That's right. We both volunteer a lot. We've been volunteering for eons. So and what you get out of it, what you put into it, and I enjoy doing it.
So do I. Yeah. I don't know how well people enjoy these broadcasts, but
that we do not know.
we're amateurs at it, so don't send any hate mail if you do get my address.
It's all in fun, and that's what curling's all about. Because after the games, they shake hands and they come up and they usually have a couple of pops and they laugh and they joke about it.
Well, yes, in most cases, and this more so than a lot of the bonspiels I've been at, because, I mean, you're meeting new people from across the country, and you want to let them, give them an idea of how likable your area is, and if you're a mean one, you're not promoting your own province or territory, so you have to be nice.
Yeah, yes. They haven't laid a broom to the Skip Rock here. She's a little hot, is she?
Just a bit. I think they're still laying 3.
No, they come down and took one of their counters out, Pat.
No, I'm just looking. I thought it might be in closer.
Oh, I see. Then the yellow one there.
But the yellow one.
She looks like she might be trying. She's going to play a double, Pat.
She's laying 2 right now, Alberta. That Yellowstone is out counted the one that Skip just through there. This is Griffin's last rock of the end.
Throwing the Skip Rocks the 3rd. She's playing a double here, I believe, Pat.
I got to stay on this because it will curl. She's got a nice looking shot here. She does too.
And she could be. I'm not sure. I don't believe she's number 1. The overhead camera.
No, the red one looks like it's number 1.
Yes.
Yeah. Red
she's going to draw. She's going to draw in here. Oh, she's going to do the.
Well, she'll have some backing.
Yes. Use the out turn.
Yeah.
Draw for 2. There's Team Northwest Territories, Pat drawing.
There's pressure on Mum.
Don't worry, Mum. Mum will make that shot from here. Arm, yes.
Look at, she's waving the white flag there.
Once again, there's a big end over there. Pat, Quebec might have another 2 over there, so they're giving the Northwest Territories a run. Girls are just keeping her clean there now, so it looks like...
I wouldn't touch that rock too much.
No, they did not, and looks like she's going to be in there for 2. And 2 it is.
She's got the 4-foot right.
There's Mom Karen giving the big clap up.
A foot from the tee line, Ma.
Mother's been to a couple of travelers, Pat, 2 or 3.
It's nice to travel. You got to look after your children.
Anyway,
keep them happy anyway.
Team Alberta picked up 2 there to go up 4-1. And over in sheet F, Quebec once again stole 2 more, and they are now up 5-0 over the Northwest Territories, who are sitting undefeated.
Yes, and Quebec, that would be their first win. So
yeah, you can't because they don't have a win. You don't take everything for granted.
No.
As they say, the curling gods aren't with you all the time. Lots of rocks in and play, and sheet D, Pat.
Yes, New Brunswick and the Territories, and to tell who's number 1 there. Looks like New Brunswick.
Red, yeah, it looks like New Brunswick is number 1. They're trying to come in the backside of that. And I don't believe it's going to make it.
No, it's not going to curl enough.
Looks like it might be a steal of 1 for New Brunswick.
Little crack in their armor there.
Oh.
Draw by Alberta. They're not putting up center guards. They're playing into the house, and
yeah.
Because they know most teams now won't bother with that stone. They'll just put up the corner guards, and when you have the hammer, let them play that way now.
Well, you have if you want your 2, you have to put up corner guards, Pat.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying on the defensive side.
Yes.
They used to put up center lines and center line guards to go around, and now a lot of them go right into the house because they know the teams are going to put up the corner guards, not bother with that rock.
Yes, yes. In the older days, that's what we used to do on the center line. Yeah. Everything was built on the center line.
Yeah. Well, especially when you're trying to steal, you got to get one in there and try and protect it from. And if you want to build an end now, they put up your corner guards, get in behind it, and then worry about those ones in the middle of it.
Yeah. And
it's just a different way of strategy.
That's all, yeah.
I was watching some of the European curling on their championships are on now on television, and I watched a couple of those last night. A lot of them still have a way to go on strategy, but the thing is that most of the European nations and a lot of the Asian nations now have Canadians looking after them and teaching them the game. And a lot of the players we know over there as instructors and coaches now on their teams. Even Scotland has a Canadian looking after the curling program. So.
Well, that shows you how far along curling has come, Pat, eh?
Yeah.
So.
And a lot of them, like China and Korea, both have Canadians looking after their programs. So we're well known around the world for curling, for sure. And now they're turning around starting to beat us all the time.
Yes, well,
bring our people home.
Yeah. And once you teach them, Pat, the way the sport of curling is, it's a very funny game, and the top curlers, of course, they're always in the cash bills. And that's what they live for. So, but the people that we're watching today, these are club club curlers, and it just shows you how the club has come a long ways also.
There was a light bump there and left Alberta still lying too, so I don't know if she was trying for a takeout there. I got talking too much about other things and wasn't paying too much attention. But
well, that happens in the game, that we're trying to keep an eye on all the sheets, not only our feature game, but
now Alberta's asking for a takeout on that Nunavut stone.
yeah, they were having a little problem, Pat, with that intern coming here. If they didn't get up to the broom, it would go by it. So
and if your weight's a little bit off, it'll really cut hard. Eh?
it's exactly what this is doing too.
Oh,
so,
they got it easy.
Okay, it looked like it was going to take off on her.
Yeah, well, you're sitting at a bit of an angle to the.
Yeah, Mother Karen's very happy over that.
She's a silent cheerleader most of the time.
She's enjoying the mare machine. Yeah, you could do that. She doesn't have her pom-poms with her, but she's still cheering.
might be tied to her shoes. I didn't look down. Oh, yes, she does have a bit of a pom-pom.
It's all in fun, Karen.
This one's got a lot of traveling to do to get over there.
Yeah, I don't see the strategy there, but
well, she's trying to draw behind it, I think, but
when you're down 4-1, you got to try everything, Pat.
I waited a little too long.
Yes. And now,
although they're third rock, but now it's going to be another takeout try here.
And Alberta will leave the front end wide open for them. That's not a problem.
And the Northwest Territories is laying 3 on that sheet F.
I see a big 5-ender, Pat, there on sheet C. Give them an 8-3 lead.
Oh, she moved the rock back on our sheet, but left it in. Oh, and now Nunavut is number 2 stone. Oh, Quebec just made a miss. So
big miss, Pat.
So Yukon, Northwest Territories is still lying 3, and their Stroder is calling for one in behind the red rock. They're down 5-0, but if they get a big end here, it'll put them right back in it.
Yes, it will.
Going into the break. It's always nice to score just before the break. Here's Nunavut's Yellowstone here coming in.
Wide.
It's
looks like it's wide open there.
It is. There's a chance for a double here, for sure.
I see Nova Scotia had a big 5-ender, Pat, over Manitoba there. So they jumped out to an 8-3 lead, I believe.
Over Manitoba. That's
8-1, my mistake. 8-1.
Manitoba sitting at 4-0 too. Look at this, they made the double.
Great shot by Alberta, the double.
Now they're laying 4.
Now they're laying 4.
New Brunswick's leading 3-2 in their game against Yukon.
Girls coming behind us. Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna buy some half and half tickets, Pat and I.
There you go.
Thank you, ma'am. There's the winners. I have the winners. Or do you have the winners?
I don't know. I'm going to rub them on the pom-poms and see if it works.
I would have started that on Monday, but that was lucky.
Oh, try. Great try. Nunavut.
Just missed it. Quebec's got one in there. I think Quebec must be getting used to the ice now.
They seem like they're doing very well, and the Northwest Territories are fighting it.
They're trying for this Yellowstone, but they got
Better
to
hurry this one here.
It's holding so far.
It's gonna go. I think it's a miss.
Just moved it a little bit. Should have kept sweeping it though.
Yeah. And now Nunavut will draw to the open side.
But they're laying one there. Nunavut. They're going to try and draw in behind the yellow up in the top there. New Brunswick missed their shot against Yukon. Here we come with the draw.
Northwest Territories looked like they were in complete control over in sheet F, but now the tide has turned on them.
And that can happen in a hurry.
Oh yes, and they got to hurry this one here too, Nunavut. I don't believe
They're gonna wreck.
They are too.
Now,
well, she has to go after the #1 rock, so.
right there. Morgan Muse. That's why she didn't sweep that one any further than she did, because she wanted a chance to take it out.
Yeah.
She swept it in behind the red. Might have been better swept in behind the red. She just needed nose hit then. And
It's going to be a tricky shot here for Morgan.
well, I don't know if she's trying to pick it, or if it does move, it should hit that red one right on the nose and maybe
Yes.
take it out too. So. We'll see. Must be going to throw some weight on it, because you're going inside out here, and it does curl.
Yes, it does, and I would imagine she'll just throw normal takeout. Yeah, she's throwing normal. Normal takeout. She's close. That one broom on her trying to make it sweep. She's very close. They're roaring. She's trying to pick, and it looks like she does have it, Pat. Oh,
Moved it. Not
moved
enough.
it. It moved it just not enough. Just clipped the front one. So.
Yeah.
Once again.
Oh. They're a little light.
That's not too bad, Pat. That's not too bad. It's a good shot.
I know, but
A little pressure off her.
they need to. They don't want to give up another one. They'll be down 6-0 here.
Yes, and the end looked like it was going good for them on sheet F.
They're trying this draw again, but they don't want to be sweeping this too much, because it tad on the high side. If they
And,
get in behind though, it's too heavy.
It looks to be a little heavy, Pat. They're going to stop in time.
Oh, yes,
it's
it'll
gonna
stop.
Yeah, and it'll take away the double though, Pat. Nice and flat.
For sure.
I see on
She's going to have to go and almost sit on top of it to take it away from another draw right in on top of it. And
Saskatchewan has taken a 1-0 lead on sheet A. They blanked a couple ends, and they're now up 1-0. Ontario PEI. Someone's giving me a nice rub down. It feels good, actually. Oh, yeah.
You better be doing that. These little tents.
Little tense here, buddy.
Yeah, I know. That's the way we are. Ooh, she doesn't want to come in too deep because set up a double there. And now, Alberta. She's going to draw to the face of it.
Yeah.
Well, that is a good shot too.
Well, anywhere in front of it would help. Not too deep.
And they've taken a break on sheet B. They took their fourth end break. And I believe they also picked up one in the fourth end on sheet A. Saskatchewan now has a 2-0 lead. They stole one.
Let's see if I can get a time on Mom's favorite daughter here. See what this is all
Oh,
about.
great shot, New Brunswick.
She's a little light on the cover.
Yeah, they're going to have to sweep it all the way, Patty.
Well, she looks pretty good.
Yeah, they got to get it, sweep it though, to get it by that front guard.
Oh, they can get it by. No, light.
So it will be a draw for 3, Pat.
Which way does she want to go?
Yes, that's
That's the hard side. It seems to be a later cut on the other side. I'm gonna try it over here myself.
well, even throwing the in-turn there. Just take a little more ice. They're used to throwing that in-turn.
We get ice right out on the edge of the 12-foot.
Yes, yeah.
Be pretty good.
That looks like that should be good for her there. She just needs a piece of the 8-foot.
Years.
This is a big shot here for the Northwest Territories.
Yeah, if they
At
can get that out, they could pick up 3 or 4. No,
No, she can only pick up.
1. Otherwise, she's going to give up some.
She's going to give up 1 for sure. I don't know what she's playing there. Sheet F.
It's going right down the middle. So.
She's playing this thin double, Pat. Is what she's playing on her off of the red. Thin double she was playing.
Yeah.
Not quite. It's a steal of 1, so make it 6-0.
Here's a draw here. For 3.
And here's a draw for 3 with a tie game now with Alberta and Nunavut. All tied up after 4, and we will take a break, a 5-minute break, and we will be back.
Good job, guys.
They're starting to
Check out your pom-poms here.
They're starting to
Oh my God, that's
the
hard
ice
to
now.
use.
They're starting to read the ice.
Somebody, but it changes again. Oh, after they brush it.
We even call our own fouls. When we win, we celebrate with modesty, with humility. We own our mistakes. When defeated, we concede without shame. Win or lose, we hug with abandon, because we genuinely care about our fellow athletes. Curling doesn't discriminate. The ice doesn't judge. It adapts. It accepts. Curling isn't a book to be judged by its cover. On these sheets, everyone is on the same page. It's what's on the inside that counts. The path to victory isn't always smooth. We use friction as an advantage and adversity as an opportunity. The battle is within ourselves, to improve, to advance. We dream big. We play with heart. We focus on these circles and imagine podiums in far-off places. Curling is what the world needs right now. Connection to one another, one team, one community. Curling is more than a sport. It's a lifestyle, a philosophy, a movement, a belief in self, in kindness, in good health, and in good fun. Supported by a passionate community steeped in tradition and united in pride. In a game of inches, every move counts. Are you ready to make yours? The support of the curling community makes it possible for thousands of kids across Canada to follow their dreams, on and off the ice. Thank you for giving generously. Curling teaches as much about life as it does about sport. Club, team, house, lead, rock. These are the words of our sport, words we embody, powerful words, words that speak to everything we represent: respect, togetherness, strength. Our games begin with a handshake and a kind word. We congratulate our opponents when they make a good shot. We remain silent when they falter. We even call our own fouls. When we win, we celebrate with modesty, with humility. We own our mistakes. When defeated, we concede without shame. Win or lose, we hug with abandon, because we genuinely care about our fellow athletes. Curling doesn't discriminate. The ice doesn't judge. It adapts. It accepts. Curling isn't a book to be judged by its cover. On these sheets, everyone is on the same page. It's what's on the inside that counts. The path to victory isn't always smooth. We use friction as an advantage and adversity as an opportunity. The battle is within ourselves, to improve, to advance. We dream big. We play with heart. We focus on these circles and imagine podiums in far-off places. Curling is what the world needs right now. Connection to one another, one team, one community. Curling is more than a sport. It's a lifestyle, a philosophy, a movement, a belief in self, in kindness, in good health, and in good fun. Supported by a passionate community steeped in tradition and united in pride. In a game of inches, every move counts. Are you ready to make yours? The support of the curling community makes it possible for thousands of kids across Canada to follow their dreams, on and off the ice. Thank you for giving generously. Curling team.
Another one I see, they're up 4-2 after 4 ends. Nova Scotia, Manitoba, 8-2 for Nova Scotia. And on sheet B is Ontario and PEI, with Ontario with a lead of 7-1. This is the turning point of the tournament today, this draw probably.
As they say in golf, it's moving day.
It's moving day, yes. And with the 6-0 there with Northwest Territories, Pat, on sheet C or sheet F, that will make them fall back into the group.
Yeah, with their first loss. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's on the back side of that sheet there.
Yeah, there we go. Here we go. Pool A.
Pool A, Northwest Territories, and if Alberta and then win, they'll be tied at 4-1.
4-1 each, yeah.
And
so it'll be top 3. Okay, yeah.
And oh yeah,
three losses actually shouldn't get you into the playoffs. But I'm looking at the schedule, but it very might if the 3-1 people
might be tiebreakers. Yeah.
Yeah, there could be tiebreakers tomorrow morning. And I believe Pat, you're involved in the tiebreakers tomorrow.
If there's tiebreakers, I'll be doing one on this sheet at 8:30.
Okay, that's an early morning.
Yeah, and then I got to go home and make something for our wild meat night.
Bring a roll of bread.
I still have some moose meat left over. So.
Yeah, well, that'll work out well because there'll be all kinds of food there.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, and you'll be missing a good friend there tomorrow night who we lost. Miramichi Curling Club also lost, and a good friend of Pat and I and the curling club in Miramichi, Al Milner, and Al will be sadly missed.
Yeah, they just funeral yesterday for him. So.
Yes, yeah, he was a great guy, Pat. Al and his wife Phyllis also.
Yeah, just lost her a year or so ago.
Yes, exactly. So. Anyway, I'm going to run through some sponsors here, Pat. The Curlers, welcome the Curlers. The Pizza Delight is a big sponsor, run by our local David Hale. David has a couple. He has another one in Moncton Riverview.
Yeah, I see we have Subways around too. And
Subway and the Jet Ice, Pat.
yes.
People that make the ice, so. And of course, Travelers. They're a big major. They're the major sponsor. Once again, Archway Insurance is there. Life insurance, travel, group benefits, mortgage, whatever you need, they have it.
Yeah.
The city of Miramichi is another major sponsor of this, along with the province of New Brunswick and the Town Ford Auto Group, the Town Ford, the Town Chrysler, and Town Mazda, with the owner Hal Summers.
We have a lot of not directly involved with the tournament sponsors, the club. You can see all the advertising all over the building here, and they're doing a fine job of getting new sponsors every year. It looks really good out here.
Quite colorful, Pat.
Yes, it is. More so than normal, but you can see they'll sponsor a sheet of ice and get their name out there for the whole winter. And it does give some good advertisement, especially when you have bounce fields like this and you see everybody's name out on the ice. It looks really nice.
Yes, it does, Pat. I just want to give a shout out there to the committee members here. The event chair, once again, is Sean Ingersoll, and in charge of ticketing is Linda Morris and Phyllis Cooling. A great job in the sponsorship, the advertising. There's what we were talking about. It's Mr. Hubert Williston, and he did a great job in this. The opening ceremonies and the live commentating is we have our boss, and that's Dodie Dickinson. The game time and officials is Tim Grattan out of Miramichi Curling Club. And the building maintenance, I was talking to Bill this morning, and he's here at 6 o'clock in the morning. And that's Billy Buck Finland, and he does a great job in that. And in charge of moving all these curlers around, Pat, is Stan Knowles, and him and his team are doing a great job. They have eight vans. And the entertainment, none other than Patty Quinn. You had the go in the play-by-play yesterday.
Distinct pleasure doing that business with them.
And in the kitchen, and along with the food services, is a longtime curler also, is Noreen McAllister. And the bar services, which are very important, and people like their pop, is Allison Russell. And the team ambassadors is by none other than Chris Gibson. And they're doing a great job here.
Yes, they've done a lot of work on this for sure, and you can see it in everything that's going on, how smooth it's running. And I'm sure they've had a few glitches, but they seem to pull through every time, so kudos to them.
Yes, it is. Yes, kudos to them is correct.
Back to our game a little bit.
Yeah, we'll come back into our game.
Alberta's laying one, and they have the hammer this end, so they're going to try and build an end and see if they can pick up at least two.
Yes.
Always aim when you have hammers to get at least two.
Because they did have, Pat, they had Nunavut in trouble every end there, and Nunavut fought back and come back to tie this game.
All it was take was a couple of misses or partial shots, and they ended up doing it when they had to. So
Now Mom Karen's now sitting on the edge of her seat with the game tied 4-4. So
I can see that too. She's got her feet up, keeping them warm, and ready to get her tutus moving again. So.
yes, sir. She's nervous.
Well, you got her laughing anyway, Buck.
It's all about fun. we like to entertain here in the Miramichi.
Yeah, we haven't even got a comedy club.
No. Yeah, see,
This might be it.
And we're also televising the game on Sheet B also there with Keith from Bell, and I see one of our commentators down there too is another ex-firefighter, Jim Matheson.
Yeah, and we're looking at Lindsay Allen here throwing first of the mate stones. See the skip is saying, hold it out there, hold it out there. Stop sweeping. Coming in, you get a lot of late movement here. But
a lot of late movement now. If she's going to take it back, she's going to make it even at least. So
she must have been, she's holding up her arm like, hold it, it's wide. You know, I think she wanted to get in behind cover there, but it is open. So I would imagine that Chantal Masson will try to remove that rock and maybe get a little roll in behind cover there to herself. It's hard to keep your attention on the one game with all this activity going on and everything getting down to crunch time here.
Yes, it is too, and a few of the other games are like there's a couple of blowouts. There was.
Masson has thrown a nice rock here. She should. I don't know. You get the inside roll or not? No, it's a little bit.
Yeah, Nunavut seem to have found their game, Pat, and they're going to make Alberta fight for it.
It's always a good thing.
Yes.
Makes it more interesting for us.
Yes, it does.
And the players get more into the game when that happens.
There's nothing wrong with strong competition.
No, makes you better.
It certainly does.
Pressure's a hard thing, but looks like Lindsay's got a pretty good shot this time.
She's roaring. She's going to get a bit of a...
She got by and she got the roll.
Oh, she has a beautiful looking shot.
Yeah.
Great shot.
She better be thanking her sweepers for get that one by that red rock out front.
Well, she made someone happy here, and that's Mom Karen. So
she's having a good look now. She can't focus that camera anymore. She's laughing there. So.
Yes. You have to leave her alone because now she's taking our picture.
Here we go again. Look at that.
We're in the movies.
We're getting a bite on us here.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't get photographed here. We just get audio. We're not into this stuff.
Griffin throwing the skip rock. The third throwing the skip rock will attempt to. I don't know if she can't get at that one behind the guards there, Pat, but she could cut them back. I don't know if she's going to stay or not.
This is going to be a hard shot.
This is a tough shot right here on her weight. If she get out to the broom, she better hurry right now.
She's looks like she's by it. Yeah.
She is by. She's got the one of them. It's pretty hard to stay with that one, Pat.
Yeah, well, you had to throw so much weight.
Yes.
If you get out too far and throw a little less, it'll cut and it'll wreck on the front. So she did get rid of one of them for sure.
So Morgan looks like she's going to throw the intern and go to the open side.
She split the rings, and this way she'll almost guarantee herself a two.
Yeah.
Of course, the shots have to be made, but it's the right thing to do.
Yes, it would be.
Ontario's at 2-2, and Saskatchewan's at 2-2, and Saskatchewan's leading 3-0 there now. So.
Yeah, they stole a couple ends on them, and not laying a broom to Morgan's rock.
That's the first game we did here with Northern Ontario, and nice bunch of girls there.
Oh, she hung out at the very back, Pat. So
yeah,
so that's not a bad call. Actually, it's still counting. So
yeah, so
now
she's laying the 2. So
Nunavut has they really have to draw.
Well, if they can get in behind cover, but the problem with the draw is if you don't make it, you could be looking at giving up 3. If you know what I mean.
Oh yes, it's she's drawing up to that back one, Pat, in the back 12.
If it was me, I'd be tempted to go to the other side.
I think so. Yes,
What?
in behind the guard.
It's what you're more comfortable with, and this really cuts hard on inside-out curl here. That should be very close. She threw a little bit extra
Well,
weight.
she has to be all of the 8-foot, Pat, because Morgan's last other rock, she could be going through. No, she's draw for 2. She's hanging on, so it'd be a draw for 2.
Yeah.
She just threw the draw weight down there. She knows it. She knows it.
You know, she was a little heavy on that one, so maybe she might take too much off.
Mm-hmm.
Mom's holding her breath.
We can tell when Mom's all excited about it. She puts her
Yeah.
camera down.
Yeah, she. Oh, I gotta watch this now. Can't focus anymore.
Keep an eye on 2 games going here. Looks like Northwest Territories are finally going to be on the board, Pat.
I guess she's feeling better. She's got the camera out now. So.
Yes. Not laying a boom to that, the Northwest Territories, so they better pick up a couple here. They're not laying a broom to it, so
Not too much. She,
looks like she's right on the 4-foot. What did she hit, 13, 14?
13-6.
13-6, she should be back at the 8-foot. 13, that's a little better, and Alberta will pick up there 2
Yeah.
to go up 6-4 after 5 ends.
Doing a broadcast like this, Bucket, is a little different than what they do on TV. They're usually in a little booth all by themselves without people around. We don't have mums taking our pictures or anything.
No, we do not. And they also have all kinds of notes that the
Yeah.
writers give them, and you and I are kind of ad-libbing this here. But we're not doing too bad a job at it. They can't call up and complain because we're
Nobody to
streaming.
talk to.
They could talk to Jim and Keith down at the other booth.
Last time I did streaming was in the little river out here. So.
Yes, sir. You had a hook and a worm on the end of the rod.
Yes.
And looking over our rinks once again. I'll give you an update on the scores as they are being put up. The Northwest Territories are now finally on the board, picking up 2. So they will have their hands full coming back from a 6-2 margin, but it can be done.
Yes, with 3 ends to go. So
Chip away, chip away, chip away.
Quebec's showing some spark in this game, though. I mean, this would be their first win if they get it. And, good for them too.
Yes, you'd like to see everyone win a game here, not go without a win throughout the whole tournament. So
Yeah, it's never good when you have an offer.
no, it is not. No, I have to agree with you there.
So New Brunswick's wanting to put up a corner guard, but they're bringing it. Looks like it'll be right in. So.
Yeah, New Brunswick picked up, Yukon Territories picked up one to make it a 4-3 game there for New Brunswick.
Yeah.
after 5 ends.
Territories are bringing in a rock here on sheet F.
Yes, I see that, Pat. They only put the one guard up, and they're going to come right around it.
It's half open, or 3/4 of rock. I think they'll be able to see from down there for Quebec, so they're going to try and pick this. Take it to no, he didn't. Quebec made a nice shot there and took that rock out. On our sheet now, Masson is asking for. She doesn't know what to do. She's asking, do you want to freeze to it or do you want to make a takeout? Or
Corner guard would be good.
Yeah, that's what they're looking at now. So. 'Cause they're down by 2, eh?
Yeah, and you got to play for 2, so you need something to go around. Either that or you blank the end.
It's not a bad call where that rock is well behind the tee line, so it's something to draw to later in the end if you have to. So. I think this rock by the Northwest Territories looked like it was a little bit outside or something, but she's just trying to freeze to it. It's not moving a lot. So.
Looks at that weight, Pat.
She's just
trying to go by it.
Trying to freeze to it.
Just trying to let it go. She's out. She's going by the outside of it, I believe.
And
then Morgan will sweep it right to the back of the 12-foot. Yes, it is too.
Just a little off on her draw there for the.
But Morgan won't leave that there. She's taking all the yellow stones out of the picture altogether.
Well, that's fairly defensive with only a 2-point lead, so and still got 3 ends to play. So you can hit and stick, but they're all behind the tee line. Is the problem that I'm worried about here.
Well, once you start playing a junk game, Patty, and it goes behind the tee line, she's wide open then.
Yeah, you can park something up in front of those rocks, and it makes a big difference. Well, they cleared that mess that Quebec was building there.
Yes.
The center's wide open again in that game. So Territory's drawn another one in here. Against New Brunswick. Looks like they might have a chance for a double on this one.
Yes, if she can get to, she's got to get to the outside of that, just a nose hit, Pat.
Yeah.
A little light here.
Yeah, you don't want to be guarding those rocks.
No. No, you will see.
Even if you're a bit heavy, you're better off. See what New Brunswick does here.
Looks like it's outside, Pat. Might get a bit of an angle on it, but it could be complete. I said she made the double. Good shot. Doesn't matter how they did it. They played the double. They got it. Great shot. The Quebec guy's on fire there on sheet F.
Well,
Alberta now will try to come in here on our feature game. Sheet E. The girls are sweeping. Once again, Pat, that intern.
That's a little light again.
Yeah, once again, showed this a couple ends ago.
Yeah, they get out that far, and like I say, it's got to travel an extra distance because there's a big curl there.
Here comes an out turn, Pat. We haven't seen the out turn thrown here very much. No, she's changed her mind. She wants the guards gone.
Well, I think she's getting direction from the other end. Her confidence must be a little down on calling the game or something. Here's a draw by the Territories on sheet F here.
And they are fighting an uphill battle.
Not a bad draw. It did go behind the tee line, but
This could be just a tip, Pat. Nice shot. She opened it up. I don't. Alberta still will be line 3.
now they got something to draw into though, because there's
Yeah. Nice draw here. We're gonna try the out turn, Pat. Let's see what it runs here. They haven't thrown an out turn here in a few ends, so.
no, they haven't. So we'll see what this is like. She was saying she was outside. Ice might be slowing down. There seems to be a lot of rocks coming up light now.
Well, the pebble.
That's all. That's 15. So
She's gonna bite the top of the 12.
just makes it there.
Just not quite, but now Nunavut will go through.
Try another one in there. So she's gonna go out again.
Yes, if she gets in behind there, you know, that's going to be hard to move. Of course,
Yeah, with all that backing, if she stopped anywhere up in front of them, it might be hard to move. Show a half a rock on this side or something.
yeah. Brunswick trying to draw in, come up a little short.
Yeah. Oh, here's her shot.
Good looking shot, a little back behind the tee line, but she's going to get a nice roll here.
Number 1.
Everything behind the tee, as you were saying, Pat.
Yeah. Always,
Nose hit and stay right there.
always nice to have a catcher.
Oh, yes.
Sounds like Ben Robertson.
It is.
Quebec's going to see if they can go and sit on top of that. And here comes
Yes, the Northwest Territories had a shot there, but they just come up a little light.
Morgan with her shot. Looks like she's got that yellow on. Yes, right through the hole, too.
Oh, a little bit of a roll, and you'll see Nunavut, and there's happy Mother Karen once again. She's clapping, and even though Alberta have 4 rocks in the house, they're all behind the tee line.
I think we'll see a little dance in a while there. Pom-poms will be flying everywhere.
Here comes the flag. So, Nunavut are going to draw. Once again, try the draw.
They got a lot of granite back there, so they should
Yeah,
be able to stop in front of something. Looked like she was a little inside.
Yeah, and she's a little light. They better hurry that to get that by the guard.
Oh, they're by now.
Are they by now?
Yeah. But they're
Going to be on the outside, Pat.
not going to hit the
Here, shoot that right out through the hole.
awful close yet.
Oh.
I think she was a little inside.
Someone
on
has
that
to get a stop on the top of the 8-foot, Pat, to stop the. That's a
Beck made a nice shot here, put it on. And this one, if they got enough weight, they're going to hit that yellow one.
no. She's by it. Better keep her going though.
Nice shot. Number 1.
I would say so. Eh?
Can't look over that far. This is New Brunswick's rock. I think she's got this rock. Eh? A little roll, come on.
Brunswick has the hammer on sheet D, Pat.
This is Morgan's drawing now.
This is Morgan's last rock or first?
I can
This is
tell
Morgan's first rock.
Mom's a little tense. So.
Yeah. Well, she's got the out turn there also, and that should come around for her. Morgan would like to stop this about the top of the 8-foot. Actually, to take that away from her.
she threw enough weight.
She threw lots of weight. There's all kinds of weight. The ice is picking up. I don't think they have to sweep it. Right into the 4-foot. That's the kind of draw she had wanted earlier. Once again, Quebec coming in, Pat. Holy jumpings.
I don't know. I think yellow still.
Yeah, I believe so, eh? Oh, look at there. We have a Montreal Canadian fan in the house. And that is Joe Matheson.
They're few and far between.
Yes. Yeah, they told me Joe came out of retirement to curl, but
It's hard to say.
yeah, he was quite a curler in his day, Pat.
Well, he always thought more than he really was. But where'd he go? Oh, he's not listening to us.
He's not. He left us, did he? Oh well. Pat,
moving her.
she's not playing the draw, Pat. Not with that ice.
Well, a little bit heavier, I think. Doesn't look too
Take
bad.
that weight. Looks like she's going to be okay too.
Not going to curl too much with the weight. Though. Should start
She's
it.
out of the
It's
hack
going to
pretty
go.
heavy.
It's going to start here.
Yeah, she's got a nose hip.
No.
Oh, that was a bit.
She took too much.
And now Morgan once again will be.
Look at this now. Oh, just short. Just short. They got it. Too many catchers in there to make a double. Even if she hits the top yellow one, that it's going to go in. And
She's going after punch it. She can punch it out if she can get around that front guard
yeah.
on sheet F.
Uh-huh.
Now Morgan would like to stop this around the top of the 12, actually.
Up in the top somewhere would be good.
Yeah,
Because she's laying 4 right now. So.
yeah, and it'll force Nunavut to come and throw the out turn at it.
See if I can get anything on this one. Threw enough weight.
Yeah, she's lots of weight. She's on her own, Pat. They won't lay a broom to that. There it comes. There it comes.
15 seconds.
That's the
Beautiful.
shot she was wanting. That's
Beautiful.
she wanted to block it, and it'll force them to throw the out turn.
Beautiful shot. Here's Quebec's last draw. It's well out there. I don't think it's going to come enough, is it?
No, I don't believe so, Pat. She's staying out long. She just needed a little rub on it, eh?
Yep. She got no shot on the other side. Yep.
Well, Pat, that Nunavut should come around for her on the out turn. Actually, they haven't thrown any out turns.
It'd be better this way. I don't know what she's going to try this. They're going to go the same side. Not going to help.
Not really, no.
They're looking at 4. They come on this side. They got a lot of back, and even if she only gets 1, they're still in the game. This way, that could be shaking hands. So.
They very well could be shaking hands, Pat, if this shot is not made, and
Not much place to make it here.
that's why I don't see the reasoning behind it. But that's beside the point. We're not skipping; they are, and like you say, the out turn is there. No one has thrown that out turn, Pat, in this game, have they?
No, but
We've
we
been
watched
watching.
it in a few other games, and,
Yeah.
and it's been good. But I question this shot a little bit, but because if she, with that ice, she must be throwing just like bumper or something.
Or the hope in the prayer one.
Well, if she lightens it up too much,
could
it'll
give
wreck
him
on,
another
the,
one, Pat.
wreck on the top guard. So.
She's all over the top guard. You can see that. She could tap her in here for
Oh, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a handshake.
Yeah.
That's exactly. I don't understand her thinking there, but anyway, that's beside. So
5.
5, steal a 5, and the smile came across Mother Karen.
Yes. How come you're not up? How come you're not up dancing yet?
That's a big steel there, 5, and are they going to? We're not sure what they're going to do here. So. Fans behind us are consider the game over, drawn 5, and they are shaking hands. So Alberta will take the win, and Alberta now will go up in the standings 4-1.
Yeah.
And right now, Nunavut or Northwest Territory stole one in that end to go up 6-3 in their game, feature game.
Oh, what?
This one here, Northwest Territories. They stole one in the...
yeah, and they're down to Quebec.
6-3. Yeah. Well, I'm saying Alberta goes up 4-1.
Yeah.
On their standing, so that'll put them into the maybe. They have another draw this evening.
Yeah,
now Alberta plays British Columbia this evening. And BC are up. They're at 3-2. Pat, how's their game going on there? They have a bye this afternoon, do they?
Yeah.
Yes, BC has a bye.
Northern Ontario got back in that game. It's 3-2 over on sheet A against Saskatchewan. And Ontario and PEI is 7-5 for Ontario. Nova Scotia and Manitoba. Nova Scotia's up 11-2.
Yes, 11-2 is correct.
That'll be Manitoba's first loss if they lose that game.
So that would put them in Nova Scotia.
Tied for the lead.
Tied for the lead. Ontario's over PEI now, scores 7-5, as Pat was saying. So.
Yeah, Ontario is also at 3-1, so that would make 4 teams at 4-1.
Yeah, we're done. Well, we'd like to thank everyone for tuning in to Miramichi, New Brunswick, and to thank the Miramichi Curling Club once again for hosting this here, and it's a big job. And Pat will continue tomorrow, I believe, sometime in the morning, or the quarterfinal, whatever. We're not sure.
Probably on the tiebreaker.
On the tiebreaker, anyway. We want to thank everyone for tuning in to us, and I hope you enjoy your day. And if you're up and about and around the Miramichi, drop down to the Curling Club and help give us support for the Canadian Travelers Championship. Thank you.
Sure. Good evening.
I can hardly talk. It's like cauliflower here.
Donna.
donné beaucoup de temps. That's okay. That's okay.
Everybody laughed in group.